So the deadline to extend federal funding is looming, only 1 week away now.
Without a deal, the federal government is headed towards a shutdown, and that can weigh heavy on our everyday services. WCNC Charlotte's Miles Harris shows us the potential impacts.
The clock is ticking for government officials to agree on federal funding for the start of the federal budget year. Now, if both Democrats and Republicans within Congress can't agree, the public can certainly feel the effects. If a deal isn't done before midnight on September 30th, federal agencies will have to stop all non-essential work and won't send out paychecks as long as the shutdown lasts. However, speaking to WCNC Charlotte, South Carolina Republican Representative Ralph Norman is hoping to buy more time in order to strike a deal.
So I don't mind funding the government 30 more days. And had we not gotten these agreements, I was willing to go into shutdown. Here's the choice we were faced with. Either have a reasonable number, a spending number that we can get 218 votes on, that starts us on the path of financial sanity. We just haven't had that.
A shutdown could slow down air travel with TSA agents not reporting to work. Food stamps, emergency funding, even food at the grocery store could also be hit by a shutdown, with no FDA or EPA working. South Carolina Democratic Representative James Clyburn sharing some insight on how Democrats see the disconnect.
The Speaker made a deal to what the budget would look like. Democrats agreed to it. House Democrats, Democrats in the Senate, even Republicans in the Senate agreed to it. They have marked up to those top lines. And then all of a sudden, McCarthy seems to be backing away from the deal.
Both parties hopeful to get a deal done sooner rather than later.
From 100% down now, the odds of having a shutdown will probably be in the 50-60% range. So that's kind of where we stand.
It is not a foregone conclusion, and I don't think we'll get to that point. I certainly hope not.
The concern from many, a shutdown could last weeks, and the impact could last months. In Charlotte, I'm Miles Harris, WCNC Charlotte.